We here at the Fantasy Republic Fantasy Report also wanted to say hello and thank you for joining us to all of our newest Phoenix recruits. And to all of our returning players, including the defending champions, the Cicero UIWND Frames, I hate you, please die. In fantasy football. Now, on to the matchup previews for Week 1. Here we go. Jesuits versus John Cena. Crookfield is looking for a lot of love from Ray Rice and LaShawn McCoy, and as few interceptions as possible from Mr. Cutler. Meanwhile, the Jesuits are sitting pretty with Peyton Manning helming the ship. Prediction? Crookfield looks to be in trouble even if they actually pick up a kicker who's playing this week. Rice is nice, but I think Joliet is going to force-set down John Cena's throat for a win. Shankers versus Beans Deep. The Clash of Titans. Andre Johnson versus Calvin Johnson. Tony Romo versus Phillip Rivers. Chris Johnson versus Cedric Benson. Okay. Both the Shankers and Beans Deep hope to get off to a quick start with a big win. Prediction? The temporary loss of Houshmandzadeh for Beans Deep could spell disaster, but nothing spells a win quite like John Son. And when the Johnsons get whipped out, Beans Deep not only has two, but also the biggest. I'm taking Beans Deep to win it in the shootout of the week. UIWND Frame versus Bear Power. Cicero has what should be a solid foundation with Steven Jackson and Ryan Matthews, while Team Bear Power needs MJD to stay healthy and hopes the Ohio duo of Harrison and Ocho Cinco can light it up. Prediction? This close matchup could very well come down to the wide receiver and tight end play, and that's where Cicero should take the advantage, giving the defending champs their first win of the year. Knights versus Bandits. Gotham finds itself with a solid core and a few sleepers they're hoping wake up quick, while the Bandits hope to secure some wins with their home run hitting receivers. Prediction? If Moreno doesn't play, the Bandits could be in big trouble, with running back play from the likes of Gore Stewart and Ronnie Brown for Gotham more likely to do well than the Bandit big play trio of Crabtree, Fitzgerald, and Deshaun Jackson. I have to pick the Knights to pick up the win in this bitter rivalry. Breezes Christ versus F.U. Money, me. The Holy Breezes team looks armed to the teeth with studs and sleepers. Meanwhile, F.U. Money is really confusing. I don't even know what this team name is, or how to say it, or what it means. It's like you pick something at random. Prediction. Unimpeded by the confusing opponent's name, Breezes Christ does what their name implies and carries their team to victory. Even the sexy one, Hottie McNaughty, Tom Brady, can't stop this eventuality. This is Stone Cold Steve Austin here to bring you the Stone Cold Lock of the Week. Brought to you by Republic Services. Got trash? Get it picked the hell up. Bring that camera closer, you dumb son of a bitch. What? Breezes Christ is gonna whoop that silly name team's ass from top to bottom. And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so. Bus Boys versus Poopy Stains. The Poopy Stains are a force to be reckoned with the Purple People Eater himself, Adrian Peterson, and the Texas trio, Shaw, Barber, and Witten. Meanwhile, the Bus Boys are playing with what they've been dealt, and will be relying on a few prayers at running back and a pair of stud receivers, Randy Moss and Miles Austin. Prediction? The patchwork wide receivers of the Poopy Stains drop a turd. It cost them the matchup, allowing the Bus Boys to bluff out a win thanks to the boss. Phoenix Fire versus No Cowboys Allowed. No Cowboys is relying heavily on a trio of bang or bust running backs and two stud receivers in Reggie Wayne and Brandon Marshall, while the Fire are hoping for big things from studs of the past, and a Cadillac. Prediction? It's going to be a close one, but I think the big cheese, Aaron Rodgers, makes the difference and allows the fire to burn on, notching a big win. Now that's going to do it for this week, and we will be back next week with more fun and excitement. Remember, you can always send us emails with questions, suggestions, or whatever to fantasyrepublic@gmail.com. And now get ready for week 1 and the beginning of another great year of Fantasy Republic Fantasy Football. This is Dan signing off. Good night. Go Bears! Woo!